Hi, and welcome to the Unreal Engine News and Community Spotlight. Inspired by classical horror fantasies and featuring characters like Dracula and Frankenstein's monster, Omen of Sorrow is a fighting game that's designed to be heavily skill-based. Developed by A1 Games, a small indie team from Chile that consists of hardcore fighting game fans, Omen of Sorrows earned the respect of fighting game pros. We recently had the opportunity to catch up with A1 Games' co-founder and technical director Sebastian Gana and gameplay designer Felipe Munoz. The two talked about how working on a new fighting game IP as an indie developer allows them to be more flexible and creative with their combat, and explained how they were able to accomplish their goals with the help of Unreal Engine 4. Read our full interview with the team linked below. The latest round of featured free marketplace content is now available for download. The new rotation includes a dialogue plugin, a Polywolf pack with over 60 animations, an interior toolkit, beautiful modular cliffs, and a variety of toolshed and garage props. Be sure to snag these before the end of the month. In addition to the monthly content, there are new permanent items available, including a cell shader kit, a weapons pack, and a collection of mocap animations. First released in Sweden as a pen and paper RPG in 1984, Mutant Year Zero is a turn-based combat post-apocalyptic role-playing game that puts players in the shoes of a heavily mutated human living in a small and isolated settlement known as the Ark. And it just released this week. Once you've built up your team and developed a strategy, you'll journey through a post-human world of abandoned cities, crumbling highways, and overgrown countryside known as the Zone. We caught up with the team to learn about their path to release and how they leveraged Unreal Engine. Be sure to read their full story and check out the video to hear straight from the incredible team at the Bearded Ladies. We made a huge announcement earlier this week. We will have an Epic Games Store. As with our marketplace, developers will see an 88-12 split. We're working to empower devs to have direct relationships with their players, supporting games on all engines, and curating the games coming onto our platform. Tune in tonight to the Game Awards for announcements regarding upcoming game releases on the Epic Games Store, which we'll also be hosting from our Twitch channel if you'd like to pop in and watch with your fellow UE4 developers. And if you're working on building a massive online multiplayer game, such as Fortnite, the standard network replication strategy simply won't cut it. So we built the Replication Graph plugin to support hundreds of clients and thousands of actors. We've put together an overview of the replication graph, how it'll help you, and there's even a previous live stream with our incredible networking team to get you up and running. So time for our wonderful weekly karma earners that are hopping on Answer Hub and supporting their fellow devs. So much love to Shadow River, Thompson N13, Sertak Ogan, Turer, Redbox, Death Ray, Paper Bag, No Code Bugs Free, Garner P57, and Mighty Enigma. Thank you so much for helping out your fellow devs. There's no community spotlight this week as we're announcing the results of our Epic Mega Jam, and they'll take those spots for this week. So thank you so much for tuning in to our News and Community Spotlight segment. Hi, and welcome to your Unreal Engine live streams. We're your hosts, Amanda Butt and
Tim Slager.
And we're community managers.
Yeah. That's what it says down here, at least. I guess it'd be right over here.
That's what we're trying to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just right
so,
below.
Yeah, it's over there. You guys can see it. So this has been an amazing jam.
Yeah.
It's, oh my gosh.
You all make lots of crazy games, and we love it, and it's magical.
It was, oh man, so many feels, so many like.
That's true. I felt like this jam was a lot more, you guys you didn't hold anything back. You went straight for the gut punches on a lot of these games. They were very like emotional or moody, or you're just dealing with a lot of
it was esoteric.
High-level concepts.
Yeah, or not esoteric, intrinsic. Was it the right? Esoteric. It was one of those intrinsic words. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was so there were games in this jam that I'm still thinking about, and I have talked about with some of my friends, and it was just like the experience of those kind of things. And so great job to everyone who participated. I think we had over 200 games.
Yeah, thereabouts.
And 1,000 people signed up.
Signed up.
Signed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. They wrote their name on a box on it.
About 500
Right.
to 550 were actually like, we did a thing. So
Yeah. Great job to everybody. I think I said that though.
yeah.
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 But
But it was quite the adventure. There's a lot of different things going on.
Yeah.
Do we want to start with our first?
we could do that, or we could talk about the prizes.
Well, they know what they're looking
Like
at.
that? We could talk
This
about
true.
that.
This is
'Cause
really
that's pretty.
this is the Falcon Northwest frag box. You can see the nice little engine logo
Yeah.
on the front, and it's got this. I don't want to drop this thing.
Well, that's fine.
It's so heavy. I don't
There's
know
a
if you
handle
can
on
see
the
it
top.
on the.
You may not be able to see it, but oh, there it is.
If you can kind of see, there's like a U logo there.
Yeah.
It's magical.
It's
Falcon Nest.
spectacular.
Ooh, this feels really precarious. Please
It's
don't
fine.
fall.
We'll cut to a
No,
different scene. if
we
it
really,
falls.
really love working with Falcon, and yeah, they send us beautiful swag boxes or
Frag.
computers,
Frag
frag
boxes. Frag boxes.
and we're absolutely thrilled. We're a little sad that DX Racer
Racers,
chairs
yeah.
did not make it in time. We were hoping to showcase them.
We're gonna
also.
sit in them, but
Yeah, and be
just
like,
close your eyes and imagine.
We'd warm them for you, but
But the mock-ups that we saw that we shared with you guys,
Mhm.
we've been chatting with our partners over there, and they're going to the extra mile to make sure that these chairs are embroidered and look amazing. So the people who roll away with them because a chair, get it? No, okay.
oh man,
The people who win those chairs, I'm a bit envious. So
yes,
let's
they're gonna be magical.
they are.
Okay,
What are we doing first?
so I guess we had some raffles.
We did have some raffles. Stool is the best chair. That's what somebody said.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm reading chat. It's fine.
So we have some game textures raffles. So game textures. Hopefully you took advantage of their free materials during the course of the jam. But they're giving away 10 1-month subscriptions to their assets. So we
There were a
have
lot of textures too.
some winners of those raffles. Perhaps.
Should we roll the beautiful the numbers and figure out who won?
All right. So the first one.
We need a drum roll. No? Our producer's like, no,
Daniel's not in.
no,
He's not in on it.
not the day for that.
We have David K. from Team Quantum Lockers. So
Good job, David.
congrats, you're getting some textures. Let's see.
Finger guns.
Gustavo from War Vision, you're getting 1 month of some game textures. Let's see. Luke from Team Carataros.
I'm glad you could say that because I would have called
Kian
it Kratos.
trying. Let's see. Next up, Lucas from Apply Damage. We also have Hugh from the Salarymen. Numbers. Let's see. Justin from Team Justin Scott Bowen.
That's a good team name. Very good team name.
Self-titled album.
Yeah.
You're getting 1 month of textures from GameTextures.com. Paul from Custom Shop. Jayaditya from Hackertron. Stefan from also self-titled album Stefan Gimenez.
Now in stores.
Now available. And Kevin from Kill 'em Kev.
You
So-
do that, Kev.
You all, or not, don't.
No, don't.
Don't.
Yeah. If it's like kill him with kindness,
Oh, yeah.
that's the other option.
So these folks will be getting GameTextures.com rewards. So nice. We'll be in touch with everybody after the show live stream.
Yep.
We'll reach out and make sure you all have stuff.
Keep your eye on your email for
Right.
those, because we'll email you, and if we don't hear from you, we'll email you again. And then I think that's it. We won't email you. I think we only. What do we call them then? Show up to their house.
That's a lot.
Is it? It's excessive.
I mean, if you want to go.
I love travel. Let's do that. Okay. So what are we gonna play some games now? We're gonna do more
Yeah.
raffles.
Why don't we
Ooh,
announce a
I
couple
think
special categories?
I think though we could do that.
So, we had 3 special categories. We had our something reality, on the go, and Army of One, and you all always knock it out of the park. So, let's do our something reality.
Something,
so this
something,
is the best some kind of reality game. Whether
Something.
it's virtual reality,
XR,
augmented
yep.
reality, yep. It's in that vein. So, this
I have
was
to kick
aggressive.
the. Yeah. Well, I didn't want it to disappear.
The winners for the special category, something reality, is Tavern.
Oh, I went with the drum roll.
That's fine.
It's fine.
From Team BVR Buddies, or I don't know if it's supposed to be Beaver Buddies. BVR. So,
Yeah.
in this game, you are a bartender that is really just sort of over your job for the day. Unfortunately, we don't have a video. And you're hanging out, and you're in your bar, you're making drinks. So you have to go through the process of still trying to serve viewers. But you have these, like, adorable little gnomes that are working on getting in your way and causing mischief and generally being obstructive in your process of trying to do that.
So my plan is to print those out, and then when you're working, just randomly put them around your desk.
Throw them at me.
That could happen too.
I would see you do that.
I am
It's
very
kind of like
quick.
throwing pins at me.
You won't see.
Neat.
So that was a really
I'll
cool
be
game. It was fun.
hallucinating gnomes at my
Yeah,
desk.
why
But
not?
great work. We
Get
really liked it.
gnomes.
The aesthetics were really cool. You did a really good job of selling the scene, and we're excited for you. So
Congratulations.
for the people,
Huge.
for a bit of a refresher, the special category folks will be receiving a 1-year Houdini license, sweet prizes from Quixel, so you'll get a subscription to their mega scans, and their mega scans are so pretty.
They're mega pretty.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not sorry.
You're never sorry.
I'm- I live a life in perpetual not sorry.
Look at the real-time database plugin from Game DNA, any one pack from Dokio, and we'll send you a sweet swag box.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. The
So-
shirts are cool.
Yes,
Always are.
we're always excited to showcase what's going on there. How about?
Can we do it? A chair?
Oh, you want to do
I
one
wanna- I
chair?
want to do one chair.
Okay.
It's like Christmas morning where it's like you get really big box and then it's like little and yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we have 3 chairs total to give away. The first snazzy. I wish I could like hold it. I'd be too
The
big
chair?
to hold, but I'd be like, you get this. The first person to receive a DX Racer chair.
Rebecca from Team Origami. Congratulations. That's awesome. Like I'm trying to be happy for her, but I'm a little jealous.
A little jelly.
Just a lot. So that's awesome. The chairs, as soon as we get the chairs in, we'll know better on the shipping and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But as it is right now, it probably won't be until
It'll probably be
the
after
end of the
the
month
new-
or beginning of next. But super congratulations. I'm trying not to.
You're a little
It's
hurt.
so beautiful. Those chairs are amazing. So,
Let's see.
look under your
our
chairs,
next-
everyone.
Yeah. For a chair. Our next prize, or our next game.
Our next game, special category game.
Yep. Mobile. So on the
Mobile.
go. Means
the
you
go.
can take this and play it wherever you want.
You can leave.
But don't. Please don't.
Don't stay here.
All right. you
Oh,
ready?
wait, are we drum rolling? All right, here we go.
So Army of Winner, on the go winner
On the go winner,
is Rift AR
Rift AR.
by Katuta.
Katuta.
So
Rift AR was a cool game. It was, it was very pretty, I think,
Mhm.
and it's just here we go. Look at that. You
they
it
can
there.
see it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to play, and it's kind of I feel kind of silly walking around the office playing it, but it's okay.
You
So.
just don't bump into things as you're going through. But yeah, these wonderful like, little worlds coming in,
Yeah,
or robots that are coming after you, and you
It,
Just gotta
it
go.
definitely like highlights that reality is often an accurate theme because it's like maybe this stuff is really happening and we just don't see it without our iPhones. Like there's this giant battle happening in front of us and without a phone we can't see it happening.
it's true.
Pangalactic mice or
Interesting.
hyperdimensional. What is
Something
it?
like that.
Hyper-intelligent.
Do you want to do another chair now?
No. That was hard for me to swallow.
Okay, we're just gonna do another chair.
Okay, you can do it this way.
So the next person that will be receiving one of those rad DX Racer chairs is
Tim for Epic.
Lewis from Reality.
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 Congratulations.
Reality.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
I didn't get
You can't
that.
just have noticed that.
yeah, I just did.
Okay.
Reality. Oh man, that's
So Lewis also gets a chair.
congrats. That's awesome. I don't need to repeat when the chair will be there.
Yeah.
So
And then we could do our next
the special
special
category.
category.
Just say.
Oh, we can play this one.
Can we play this one?
Yep.
We can.
Yep.
Should we?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna set my laptop down.
So, this is the Army of One. This is an amazing game made by a solo dev.
Ooh.
It's the top one. And the winner is
Let's see.
Reality Shift by
Yay!
Justin Scott Boehm, who recently released an album. Solo
Yes.
title.
A solo title. Now available in store.
So one of the really cool things I liked about this game, so you have you're running around with these two characters that are in opposite dimensions, and you're trying to interact with your world. You pushed it through the rift. Now you can't get the box.
I gotta push it back now.
You gotta get in and, now swap. And
Yep.
take the box and push it on the butt. Yeah. So, you have
I
to
had to
make sure
shift
your guy gets to the portal at the same time. So it's a lot of really cool puzzle elements. There are a number of moments where I totally got out of sync.
It
And
requires
they're
me
like,
to think.
yeah. It's a puzzle. That's the point.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
So you're going through and,
Wait,
you're getting blocked by all these walls. It's okay, Tim. I believe in you.
I don't.
Um,
Let's see. Oh,
you got it. Those are some slippery boxes.
they are.
For those asking, these are all on itch.io, so they're hosted under the 2018 Epic Mega Jam page. So if you would like to download and play them for yourselves, that's one of the reasons we swapped over to itch.io. I feel like it's much easier for all of you to grab the games or other people to come and play your games. And as we want, as much as we would always check the forums and see, obviously play through and judge your games, like this gives a chance for other people to play them too.
I died.
Tim,
I didn't
how
want
did
to
you
die.
die?
I fell off the world.
But there's a lot of really, really cool puzzles in this,
It's just fun.
and it's really clever and well thought out, and stylistically it's really neat. So great job, Justin.
Let's see. There's
We're
the world.
pumped for
It
you.
ends there.
Yeah, so you have to, as you can see here, like the ground may exist in one of the realities, but not the other one, and so you have to be popping back and forth and really keeping
See,
an eye on both
I'm breaking.
realities.
Yeah. I'm really good at that hole.
But
Falling in that hole.
yeah,
See, I did.
it's all right, Tim.
That's fine. Okay. On to the next game.
Some of us like puzzle games more than others.
Hey guys, thanks. Thanks, Daniel.
So,
Let's not talk about that anymore.
those are our special category winners. We had, to recap, I have too many tabs open, guys. Don't have too many tabs on your computer. The Something Something Reality Reward went to Tavern VR, On the Go, Rift AR, and Army of One went to Reality Shift. So great job to all of you all.
I don't know how clapping goes across on Twitch. So
Last year we got the little yay sound. No, I was just reminding you of that.
wait, what?
Don't worry about it. So we could do the other chair.
We could, or we could sit on it.
No. So our final DX Racer chair will go to Will
Will go to
of Darth Wonka.
Darth Wonka.
So you're
That's
getting
that's
a
cool name.
rad chair.
Yeah.
So Rebecca, Lewis, Rebecca from Team Origami, Lewis from Reality Team, and Will from Darth Wonka will all be getting rad DX Racer chairs once they come in.
Once they come
Sunday.
in. Yeah.
But there are a lot of people jealous.
Yeah.
We had a lot of internal folks saw the picture and they're like, wait, how do I get one?
I want one of those chairs. Yeah. So it's if you've never sat in the DX Racer chair or any sort of racing chair, It's definitely comfortable with the. I think it comes with a like a lumbar pillow and a neck pillow, so you can
Yeah.
like relax and hang out. And they're super comfy. So
They're really cool.
super congrats to everybody. DX Racer and the folks that we're working with there were just amazing sponsors, and all of our sponsors have been spectacular. It's
Yeah, we always love. So let's go through. We'll give a shout out. You can see them all up here. All of our wonderful sponsors. So Intel always jumps on. A lot of you you signed up for the game dev program. I'm really excited that you did because they're always trying to offer a variety of materials, whether it's marketing help or optimization or just tools that will help make your games better. That's what that program is for. It's helping your teams make the
Right.
best game you can like whatever.
empowering you to
make,
make
the
your
best,
games
best game
as
possible.
good as you can.
Yeah. And they are providing a laptop for one of our finalists. And we actually, surprise news, so we were going to do, well, I'll hold that
Yeah.
later.
Okay. But
Don't
wait,
judge me, Daniel.
there's more.
Falcon Northwest has provided this beautiful, beautiful frag box that we already went over.
Right.
Quixel provided a number of mega scans ahead of time, and that's our finalists and special cat winners will be receiving those. Logitech is providing some really cool hardware for
Lights.
our finalists. Yeah, the really nice keyboards and mice. Houdini is always a wonderful partner. You can do so much cool stuff in
Yeah.
Houdini. Like the effects and things are just incredible. Assembla offered, hopefully you all took advantage of source control. I know last minute we were tossing a bunch of access to all of you,
Yeah.
so good on you to take
Super
advantage
important.
of that.
I hope. Honestly, I hope it saved somebody's like they're like, oh crap, my computer, I lost power or something, and they'd already backed up, and so
And hopefully there was none of the opposite where it's like, oh.
I should have
yeah.
backed up, and yeah, so
Let's see.
source control super important.
We've got Soundly. I've seen tons of you using the Soundly assets, so I'm glad you took advantage of those.
We
We're
we
really
heard
great.
you using a bunch of the sound.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That one.
I see sound.
I meant like in their submission form. They
Yeah,
still
I
have the
know.
list, Tim.
Uh,
Gosh. Dokio, who's giving away some of their asset packs. This beautiful, oh, my head's in the way. Game Textures. And Game DNA, who's also giving away some of his marketplace assets. DX Racer for their awesome chairs. And CrowdForge, which hopefully some of you found some teams and other people
Yeah.
using.
I think
So.
it's always the sponsors make this. You guys make all the projects. The sponsors help us put on these game jams. So we're super grateful for having those folks as partners. So a huge shout out to all of them and their contributions to this. So if you're not following them on social media or involved in any way in their communities, highly encourage you go and support them as well. So big shout out. Yeah, I'm going to say that again. But so what's next? I think we have a couple games to announce. like
Yeah.
some finalists.
Finalists. Some of the people that are going to be taking home some
Taking home some
Sweet.
awesome stuff.
prizes.
Well,
So.
let's.
One of our
I lost my sheet.
first.
Here it is. Okay. Yay. All right. So which one are we going to do that one first?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So I'm super stoked for this game.
So, one of our first finalists. There's no particular order.
Yes. It's
For
just,
those of you not familiar with this, we just have 3 finalists, but it's not first, second, and third.
it is just.
So the first announced finalist of today is a project called The Doctor
The Doctor.
by Mr. Ram.
So this game is super cool. I love the art style. I love the side scrolling aspect of it, and you guys will see there's some coolness to it, and I highly recommend playing through this game all the way to the end. It's super fun. When I played this game, I played it 3 times. I was like, this is cool. This is legit. I feel like the guy from Bob's Burger.
It's fair.
So I can inspect objects. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. It's completely destroyed. I can't read it because of the cracks.
I mean, yeah, that would make it hard to read.
Yeah.
You'd have to piece it together.
I might have to piece it. I wonder how I could piece it. I can tell that used to be a barrel. Let's go in this house. What's in this house?
But
But what if I hit this button? Now I go back in time and find a cup or a picture of a beautiful mountainscape. So in this game, you are playing as, I'm assuming, a doctor or somebody that is going to find somebody called
Yeah.
the doctor.
yeah,
and so you can swap between the past. A gravesite. That makes more sense now. Mary Sue died. Poor Mary
did.
Sue. And so you swap between the two realities as you're playing, and you'll come up to dilapidated houses. This house isn't the one that I want, so I think our first thing is we probably want to figure out what's in that gravesite. Oh, but there's an oil lamp. So I need to find something to dig it up, and I'm going to guess that a shovel might be that very same thing, or that thing I need. Yeah, it sounds reasonable, right? Like, where else? How else would you dig? I guess I have a fire and I could burn it. I didn't see that before. It said, "Let Jesus take your hand." All right. So this is really fun. It fits the elements, I think, really well of reality. It's often inaccurate because we're swapping between time zones. So it's just a lot of fun, and I enjoyed the heck out of it. I'm not going to spoil the game for you, but I would highly recommend that you download this from the itch.io page. And it's super well, to be able to do this in 7 days is awesome. The creativity and thoughts that go into being able to do this is just, look, a shovel.
It feels really good.
Yeah. I think it's a super smooth game. So really, really well done. I think you'd definitely be proud. And honestly, I really hope that you continue to evolve this project, because I think it has a lot of cool. Oh, I should switch time periods. There. Now, what do you think is going to be in this casket?
I mean, usually it's like bodies.
Well, I don't want
A racing chair.
It is a DX Racer chair. That is how you get into it. Yeah. It's dynamite.
That's what I want to be buried with.
Dynamite?
Yeah.
TNT? Yeah,
Yeah.
just in case. You never know.
Well, no one can take my stuff if
It's
I blow up
explosive.
when they take my coffin. Hopefully
So-
no one's doing that. That's weird. Don't dig up coffins.
This conversation just went south. So let's kill that conversation.
Well,
So great job. Seriously, it was fun.
yeah.
I want to play through this
Don't
game. But
no.
I-
Make people go home and play it.
Go home and play it.
Download it. Play it.
Yeah, we should
Leave some love on the page.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a
or-
link. Do we drop a link, and
Oh, we haven't.
we should do that?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Hit them up with some itch.io
Alright.
links.
Yeah, roll that beautiful itch.io footage.
Hmm.
So, great game.
Yep.
Seriously. Yeah, I admire the whole thing, and once you play the story, the Doctor.
Yeah.
It is called The Doctor
It
from. Help me out here. I don't remember the studio name.
It's
There's a lot going on.
Mr. Ram.
There is a
Mr. Ram.
Mr. Ram.
That's his name.
Mr. Ram.
So nice work.
Great job. Here comes the
So
link.
finalist 1.
Finalist number 1, and finalist number 1 is going home with, or getting sent to his house, I guess, because
Yeah.
we're not. I mean, I
It'll
guess-
be the Houdini license from Side Effects, a subscription to Game Textures. You'll get the gaming mouse and mechanical keyboard from Logitech. Those are really cool keyboards. I don't know
Yeah.
if you've ever used them, and they feel really nice.
It has a. I think these have the wheel for the sound. Which,
I don't think so.
no.
No,
Oh.
it's a different one. 1-year subscription to Soundly Pro. You'll get subscriptions to Megascans. You'll get the real-time database and extended Facebook plugins from Game DMNA. 2 packs from Dokio. You'll also get a swag pack from us. A little nice badge.
Yep.
And yeah,
And so
those
yeah,
things. Those are things you'll
all
be
the
getting.
things that you'll get. So,
So,
awesome job.
yeah. Want to go to the next one?
Do I want to go to? Yes, I do.
So, our
Our
next
game.
finalist, not second, just next,
Just next. Oh, let's
is
see.
a multiplayer game.
It's a multiplayer game. Oh, I need to close.
Oh, yeah,
Goodbye,
you need
the
to
Doctor.
not be in the Doctor anymore.
You should have concurred. Why didn't you concur,
Doctor.
Doctor?
So, it is called Library.
But
It's
not
by-
L-I.
Lie, like
It's
you lied to
L-I.
me. I don't know if I can jump in with
Can- oh,
just
Can you?
uh-oh.
Well, this is not accurate.
Do we both have control of the same character? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
But-
No, this is fine. Let's see how it goes.
Um,
Oh, controller might make this easier.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be able to see it super well from here, but you're all running around. You can have up to 7 players.
I mean, maybe there are other people.
It's true, they're invisible. You can't see them. Uh, it'll be,
So it's like a little, I don't know, arena battle where it's like you're running around and you can't see anybody else, but you can throw stuff around the room, the library,
mhm.
and try and beat all of the other invisible people. So it's fun. It's quirky. We played it earlier, and it was just like it was like where is this person? Where did they go? And I would be just the guy that sits in the corner and watch everybody else like fight. And so I feel like I'm winning because I'm not dying, but I don't feel like that's accurate.
But yeah, so you're all invisible. You're all basic. I like to imagine it's a lot of poltergeists and ghosts
Oh
just
yeah,
running around. Like
Like a
you're
giant, like-
invisible, but if you're all like ghosts and just
like Casper's birthday party or something. He's done, like,
that's what we do on my birthdays. Is like just throw things,
throw
at
things at people.
books,
Yeah, it's
globes, shelves.
Yeah,
It's a good
shelves,
time.
It's fine. Oh look, I never noticed the moon.
Yeah,
That's
it's out
cool.
there. It kind of follows you
Can
when
I
you move
throw the
around. It's
moon?
pretty great.
Oh.
But
It's
that's
it's
accurate
still
towards
it's
an
super
inaccurate
and
world.
the fact that this is all done in just a short period of time. Oh look, I have a shadow.
Ooh,
I wonder. I never noticed. Maybe we can see the shadows of other people. I never checked.
maybe.
Maybe that is the tell, which means that I would have to find a dark corner like this one.
But it's a beautiful game, and you all did a wonderful, wonderful job putting this together.
Yeah,
And
this
we're
is.
super excited for you.
I can't see myself playing this game because I'm invisible.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh, I'm sorry. Puns are easy.
It's a day in the life of Amanda, everyone.
I have to deal with them too. I don't think they're funny.
So yeah, nice work. Again, it's library.
Library.
I'll grab the link real quick
Well,
as you chuck some lamps. Is that what's
well, I was
happening?
trying to, but I love this lamp. But I can swing the lamp.
So drop. It's coming in chat if you're interested into checking it out.
Yeah, I'd love to see a bunch of people playing this game after the stream, and just like capture some video and share it with us so we can enjoy your antics.
Yes. All right. Shall we
Shall we? We shall.
announce our other
Uno mas.
finalist?
All right.
One more.
One more. Oh,
There's one more.
do we want to do that, or do we want to talk about some of our other favorites? We should do this first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do this first. This one is amazing. This game was, yeah. It's hard to put into words just how adorable and fun this game is, and so we'll just dive right into
Sowen.
Sowen,
I don't know if that's how you actually
or yeah. My brain doesn't see the O, so I would just say Swan.
say it. Nope.
No, that's not it
It's
at
Steam
all.
autosave. So you are this absolutely precious little girl who's
Let's
she's
look at
having a
her.
bad dream, right?
Yeah, she woke up. Some noise woke her up, and so she's kind of living in this dream world. And right now the controls are backwards for me.
Are they not working?
Well, they're working. It's just they're backwards.
Oh.
So, like
You're-
W brings me closer.
Oh, you're like inverted on your
Yeah.
keyboard?
Weird.
That's a little strange.
I've never seen
If
that
you hit
happen.
right, do you go right or do you have to hit A?
If I hit D, I go left, and I
Oh,
hit
that's
A,
interesting.
So
Maybe the
maybe I'll.
keyboard's plugged in. I don't know if that's going to help you.
Yeah. No. Much better.
Okay.
Yeah. So those of you who can't see, I flipped the keyboard. Yeah, much better. This is awful. So super adorable. I love what they did with shadowing here, because you can see that there's that's not working out too well either. So there's a little because then I have to push other buttons too. I think it's probably having the controller plugged in.
Well,
But
maybe you play with the control.
I tried.
Oh.
But the monkey's super cute.
Oh, it's not.
Hama.
Oh,
Yeah. No.
all right.
All right. Technical difficulties. It's fine. So cute little monkey. But I love the fact that you can see it through the shadow, and it's kind of like the monkey's now gonna go with me. And you know what I thought when I first saw this little girl was, do you remember DuckTales?
Yeah.
and not the ducks, but the other people, the other folks in the game.
Oh, mhm.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's like their little daughter. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, I mentioned, the lighting really like struck me because it's super pretty and it adds to the atmosphere. And I don't know if they can hear audio or not, but
Yeah.
so it's just a fun game. And if you imagine, put yourself in the in the shoes of when you were a kid and you would wake up and you'd have a bad dream, or well, you'd wake up and have a bad dream because you can't do that. When you're sleeping, you have a bad dream, and how you feel when you wake up.
Did you go get the ball?
Not yet. I'm just exploring at this point.
Yeah, but
Well, I guess I should actually play the game.
yeah,
Oh,
should
okay.
play it. Let them see
Where's
a little
Dad?
bit of the quirkiness of it.
Yeah,
So obviously, like, I think the textures and stuff also really kind of highlight it.
it's true. Like,
He's really almost oversized in a lot of ways. Makes it feel like a kid.
yeah,
How you
everything's a little bit bigger, and yeah, and I like I don't know. To me, it's the fact the paint on the walls or the wallpaper, whatever it would be, kind of that groggy. I'm asleep, like trying to make sense of what I see. So trying to make sense of these controls. The controls are normally fine. This is the first time.
well,
I don't know what's
we wanted
happening.
to make sure it was like extra difficult for you.
Yeah, I don't even. I think the ball is.
Oh
fine.
no.
It's fine.
Well, here. How about you keep playing it, and we'll kind of keep going through some of the
Yeah. Well, what I'm actually gonna restart it.
and see if
See if that.
So we'll let you keep playing.
Yeah.
But so those are our finalists, the Doctor, Library, and so on. We're super excited for all of you who have done, and there are so many great games. Like we always, I feel like
Most of the morning
it's
was
not
spent-
contentious, but
Yeah.
we always go back and forth and are really debating over like, oh, this one or that one.
And it's this time it was like really diving in deep because this whole reality is often an accurate thing. Was like, how do we? How does that play into the game? And so I think it was a fun conversation.
Yeah, we were definitely like,
Yeah. Well, we were.
that was good.
It was debating. It was fun. It's professional.
Always professional.
Always.
So yeah, now that we've mentioned, I wanted to wait till we announce our finalists. So, so we had an Intel SSD raffle, but actually based on the number of people in all the teams, we don't have to raffle them all. You can each from the finalists and the special categories get an Intel SSD. So we have
What?
these like 280 gigabyte, I think that's right, SSDs,
Oh,
Optane
man.
SSDs. They're super fast.
Yeah. That's
You
awesome.
guys heard me say that before? And so all of you will be getting one of these.
That's
Which is
awesome.
insane.
That's just insane. So, huge shout out for that.
Yeah. And I guess we've got a couple of prizes to give away, I guess,
Just
still.
a few.
Oh, did you get the ball?
I got the ball. Yeah. So the controls are better now.
Yeah.
There's normally a vase here,
Well, yeah, the ball breaks it.
But
You
the
go
ball
into
breaks
these.
but I think this is the part where when Amanda was playing it, she's like, "Oh, this is so cool." So
I love it. Anyway. Yeah. So we also have a laptop to give away, the Intel Grand Prize raffle. So you're going to get a sweet Asus Strix gaming laptop. And that person will be,
it's pronounced Tim.
no, Turvel from the team Mr. Tapa. So
Congratulations.
you're getting a laptop!
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. That's fantastic. Sorry, I'm super engrossed in this game, so I celebrate with you. But so it's a super cool laptop. I think it's gonna add, especially for gaming on the go.
Yeah.
You'll be able to do those things.
So what were some of your other
Uh,
favorite games?
So there was a lot of them, and there was one. This was hard, and I think that's the big thing about this is these jams they're not easy to judge because just we know the amount of work that goes into it, and we know all of the the hard work that people are putting into it. So a couple of these games, one of them was actually the Arrow and Zeri.
Mhm.
That
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So I don't want to dive into it too deeply, but I highly
Right in the
recommend
feels.
folks out there play that because it was just a really good, solid game that was just really well done, and it's something I think everybody can relate to in some way or another, whether directly or indirectly.
Yeah.
One of the games that, and this is one that really it made me think a lot, and it's the imaginary world of Richard Capnell, where you are playing as a little, I don't know if it was a boy or a girl, I believe it was a little boy,
I think so.
but you've been blind since birth, and so you don't know what the world looks like, and so your father explains to you parts of the world, and you piece that together in your own imagination, and
But he does so with a little bit of flair.
he does so with a little bit of flair, right? Like they talk about a shark with a rocket pack, I believe, and
He's like, what? Sharks don't fly?
so how do you explain to and I have my son, I think about these kind of things for him, but how do you explain to somebody who's never seen a shoe what a
Right.
shoe looks like? And so just to take yourself out of the norm and put yourself in that role, and like, how would you explain to somebody that? And so that was super. That was such a just the game itself was great, and the concept of the game is great. So
Hmm.
super well done there. Then there were two others that I really really liked. One was the one-eyed dragon. I thought that was super cool. Uh,
It's all a game about it.
perspective.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you can get into some. I mean, what was the game we were saying? It's like
Fez.
yeah, or yeah,
Yeah, where you rotate around on
yeah,
the.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
And so they start you off like you're just you see two blocks next to each other and you're just dragging, and you're like, oh, obviously I just hopped to the thing,
Right.
but if you don't rotate it at all,
Yeah.
you find out that it's actually like a 3D and you're on a block back here. So you go to jump and you just like fall off the world. And it's the most adorable.
Yeah.
Like we both just laughed out loud because you're like, oh yeah, he has no depth perception. I need to turn the world so I make sure I'm going the right way.
Yeah. And then he has like this cute little eye patch, and it's like that's
It's
kind of awesome.
absolutely
Yeah.
precious.
And then the last game that I thought was really cool and I is called Fever Dream Back to Reality. And this is super reminiscent of some of the NES games that I played back in the day, where you play as an 80s action hero.
Yeah.
But the game starts out zoomed in, so you feel like that's the scene, but then it slowly zooms out, so you're seeing like this TV, and you progress through the game, and eventually you actually jump out of the TV and continue the story. So I would highly recommend playing that too. So that was a lot of fun. So
Mhm.
great job to that team as well. What about you, Amanda? I've been talking for the past hour.
Both of us.
Yeah,
I had a couple of my favorites. There was one called Tachyonic Anti-Telephone. I probably didn't say that first word right. And you walk up and there's basically this like time machine, and you have 10 seconds to make sure you're going to go hit a button. But ultimately you need to have 6 different buttons pressed within a certain time frame. And what happens is when you use this time machine, you actually get like a copy of yourself. And so you're building up copies of yourself. And so it's one of those experiences where like even in Meat Boy you see all the times you've died and you're seeing all your bodies run around. Well, each time that you come up through this time machine, you have another copy of yourself and you're seeing all of them
Yeah.
run around. And you're like, oh, well that one didn't find the button, but I can maybe find it this time around. And it was just a really cool concept, and I had a lot of fun exploring the level and getting through
Wasn't there
that.
a movie like with Tom Hanks that it was Multiplicity or something, where there was a bunch of him because he had so many Michael Keaton. Yeah. So
Our film buff over
yeah.
here. I also really liked a game called Rosemary. So you were sitting there as I was playing through it, and
Yeah.
my watch actually went off and was like, breathe, because I was stressing out.
Well, your hair on your arms were standing up, and it was intense.
I was so engrossed. And so you start off in this room, and it's kind of like, oh, go check on the kids, and you kind of like groggily get up and you wander through this pitch black hallway. As soon as you leave the door, it's just blackness, and then you sort of see this room on the other side, and then you walk into a padded cell, and there's nothing, or yeah, a padded room. There's nothing in it, and then eventually the door opens up, and then you end up back in this house, and you're just wandering around in the dark, and I don't know, it's just it's really creepy. There's a lot of things that build up, and not in a jump scare creepy kind of way.
I thought
but
that
just
was
like
coming though, just watching. So I was looking at it and I was like, man, this is. In fact, I've never watched House on Haunted Hill, but just watching the reactions and what I've heard about it, I decided to play the ending song for
Oh, yeah?
that show. She couldn't hear it because she had headphones on, but it made me laugh. Like,
I was definitely super engrossed. It's a really good experience, and I definitely recommend going through it. And it's definitely more on the more serious side. It's
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. It was really good.
Yeah.
Do recommend. For those
full 5 out of 7.
asking, 4 out of 4 Golden Girls.
My shirt came in it. Anyways,
Yes, we liked Prism.
yes.
I loved it.
I don't think there was a game that we didn't like. I think everybody did a great job in jamming, and I know it's hard, and you only have 7 days to put something together. But there wasn't a game where we were like, oh, that's
Yeah,
So
they were really,
yeah.
really solid.
this is a fun jam.
So
So what else did you like?
those are my tops. I think those
Yeah.
are my tops. There's so many other ones. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
hard to remember them all. I do want to give a shout out. I know a lot of you have been talking about them in the chat. The Hamsters game. It was a really solid game. That team always does a really excellent job. Jackie and Denny and that group. You might have known them sometimes or often. They're the potato team. So
Well, that was hamsters are often
Yep.
inaccurate. Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Hamstars. Yeah.
The Hamstars, is that their team name? The Hamstars.
I think that's the name of the game.
Oh man.
But I
Yeah,
think
it was fun watching the play on words. I think we saw something called Fork Knife. in
Yeah.
there. That was that was a game. But yeah, I just think, and it's incredible, and I'm envious, and I wish I had just the talent, especially with the Army of One devs, who put all of just everything together.
Oh my gosh.
Bravo.
You all always really rock it, and we're always really excited to see what you make, and always impressed.
Yeah.
Like, it's astounding what you all can do in a week or 5 days, depending on the jam. And so we're just really excited that you share those talents with us. You take the time, set it aside, and
super humbling.
just make something awesome. And
share it with us. And
Yeah.
you participate. And one of the things that I really liked about this jam that I'm sure it's happened before, I just didn't notice it, was just all of the collaboration happening between different teams. There were people that were chatting and like, oh hey, that we're doing this for our game, or hey, this is our idea. Well, what do you guys think? And just really, I think the spirit of sportsmanship was astounding during this mega jam. And I think ultimately, yes, there are prizes on the line for people, and if great. But I think there's value in the community and the camaraderie that gets built. And hey, maybe you'll find a team that you guys just mesh super well with, and you end up making the next AAA game. Like,
right.
it could happen. So
But I also love that you all are. I feel like I saw more activity in Discord this time too. So
Yeah.
you all are spending time actually, like learning and supporting each other in addition to making your own game. And like you're not just like, oh, I'm gonna make it. You're still supporting others in that process.
Yeah.
So we love that.
yeah, thank you guys so much for participating. This was great.
We have a couple more notes. We haven't forgot about the Light Sync Challenge, but we're having some technical difficulties, so we'll be announcing the winners of that who get the speakers at a later date. So keep an eye on that. We haven't forgotten about it, in case you were wondering.
We'll update the forum post and then contact the
On the
winners
blog.
directly. And
Yep.
Yep.
And so we have one more raffle
What do we do?
for this beauty.
Oh no, I thought we decided that we were keeping that.
You wish. We do wish we could keep all of it. This thing is hefty, but mobile because it has this beautiful little handle here. So, without further ado,
Thank you.
many congrats to Kim.
Oh,
Kim.
Kim, not Tim.
That's close.
Very
Kim
close.
from Team Autosave. So you'll be taking home. We'll find a way to ship you this brag box, which also comes with.
Give her own sound effects, please.
There's a box that has. There's like this is one box, and there's a whole other box that's like cables and coffee and all
Yeah,
kinds of
they
stuff.
send coffee with it.
So-
Like, why not? But yeah, we can't. And I'm gonna put this out. When you guys receive your prizes, do us a favor and take a quick picture with it or snap a shot of it and tweet us at Unreal Engine. We love seeing the prizes. We love seeing, the happiness on people's faces. So make sure you share those shots with us. But Kim, congrats.
Yep.
It's super pretty.
all of you that participated should be absolutely proud of yourselves. We had a wonderful time playing through the games. I'm really looking forward to next year and all of our next. We'll have a game jam coming up in our winter UE4 jam for 2019.
I can't believe that.
Let's see, that should be in February, and then the end of next year is our 5th annual Epic Mega Jam. So we're going to try and do a big blowout
Yeah.
jam and all kinds of,
Right.
see if
I
we
think-
can mix things up a little in
I think
2019.
we talked about renting a big cruise ship and everybody gets it. Yeah, no.
You
We
keep
talked about
hoping.
it, but we got shot down.
Mm,
Or I'm going to make my Space Jam joke.
oh no.
Yeah. No, I won't do it.
So again, congrats to all of our winners. We're really, really excited for all of you. Thank you so much for participating. Next week, we'll have our year in review with none other than Tim Sweeney, and we'll have Joe Kreiner coming back on to give us his perspective from the biz dev side of things. And yeah, and that's going to be our year.
That's it.
I can't believe it's almost over.
Gosh, man, yeah, it's crazy. So, it's been amazing. So this is my first Epic Mega Jam, and I'm humbled to see all the work that has gone into this. So thank you guys so much for everything. I'm sad that this got said, and I'm happy it did at the same time. A cruise jam would be epic.
Oh,
Would be
you guys
unreal,
stop it.
rather. So, yeah.
Normal housekeeping things, please always check your local UE4 meetups, meetup.com/pro/Unreal Engine. Hopefully there's some cool folks in your area making things that you can jump in on and support them. Or if not, you can start your own. So just reach out. We didn't do it this week, but we always have a countdown.
We do.
So if you start with 30 minutes of development, squash it down into about 5 minutes, or precisely 5
Exactly
minutes.
5 minutes, So-
Send that to us. We often use those as our countdown. We'd love to see your logo and game name and all that. So shoot us an email at community@unrealengine.com, and we'll work on getting you featured ahead of the live stream. Follow us on social media.
Yep, all the things. Stream on Twitch if you're interested in building a community and get a following. Twitch is a great place to do it. You can actually stream as the game category Unreal Engine now.
Yep.
So get out there and do that. You said follow us on social media.
Mhm.
We will do I'm going to wait until after next stream to do the last round of T-shirts. So make sure you guys are filling out that survey. Give us your feedback. A lot of that feedback we try to apply week over week. But we're going to spend some time talking about the aggregator, all of the feedback, and improve next year. And
Yep.
so thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. And
And again, if you want to hang out with us some more, we won't be live from the stage, but we'll be in chat hosting the Game Awards. And so if you want to chat with us and other devs and
Right.
see some cool
what's it,
announcements from the
8:30 tonight Eastern?
Eastern.
Yeah, so 8:30 Eastern. So tune in, come hang out with us, and
And we'll see you there.
yeah.
All right.
All right, guys.
Have a good week,
Congratulations,
everyone.
everybody. I'm not sending the chair.